Hi, good people. Hi, TIs. It's Sherry, and I'm back with another video today as a follow up to my earlier video. And this one, my earlier video was titled Halloween Safety. And this one is pretty much the same thing, but it's in regards to my own experience that I had on Halloween 2 years ago and why I didn't upload a video, a vlog. Okay. So rewind 2 years ago. And so I had prepared a video, a vlog, but this one was more organized, like I usually like my videos to be. I had my outline, my intro, I had done all the research. I printed out like some visual, some pictures in regards to the history and whatnot of Halloween. And some film, some media examples, like some films, some songs. It was really, I really wanted to go all out and just, again, with the safety and just encourage people and, when they need it most, especially around this time of year, because it can be downright dangerous, nobody's talking about it. Well, not a lot of people are talking about it, I should say. So I wanted to speak on it. Okay. Long story short, I'm sitting in my room. I had prepared the vlog. The sun just went a little bit out of focus here. The sun just went out a little bit. So ta-da, there we are. Okay, anyways. 2 years ago. So I'm sitting in my room and I had prepared it and I'm getting all, I'm trying to put the pictures and everything. There the sun went again. I'm trying to put the pictures and everything in order to make sure that the video flows, right? To get across the points, to get all the keynotes and all the little details and make it interesting and factual that people need to know. Prepared it. Was ready to go. All cylinders firing. That's one of my favorite sounds to make now. Anyways, I was really, I wanted to really to get across this video. Long story short, I started doing the video. I kid you not. I can't make this up. I have no reason to lie. I really don't. Like, I have 99 problems, but lying is not one of them. Okay, well, anyways, I start talking, I hit record and I start talking like such for the video. I kid you not. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even joking. This is for real. And it's not to scare you. This is not a fear vibration. I'm just telling you what can happen. Okay. The pictures, some of the pictures that I had put on the wall, like on the little poster board thing, started falling. And I had taped them good. I really did. It was a poster board and on the wall. So I could see the poster board can be slippery and things can fall off. But they just, the pictures some started falling off the poster board and some fell off the wall. Okay. So what's my point? Well, being on Halloween, I do believe that there was some interference. Either, and we just got to be honest. I believe in the true God, so it's not it's not a thing to be fearful of or anything, just to be straight up. I'm not sure why I'm sharing this, just so that be careful what you're talking about, what you're dabbling in. You have to really have some protection and be of the right sound mind when you're trying to talk about certain things, especially things like serious like this. Today, Halloween, whatever. Again, we're not glorifying it, we're just talking about it. But you have to be very conscientious and really and pray on it. Pray a lot for some help and for some guidance that you deliver the message how it should be and that you can help people. And of course, the true God will grant you, the privilege, which this is a privilege to speak with people about Him if you doing it with a pure heart and if it's in His will. Okay, that's the important part. So maybe 2 years ago it was not in the true God's will. Maybe it was, just wasn't the right timing for whatever reason. And the true God does know how to place His hand on us and in front of us and behind us to protect us, when needed, especially if we're doing His will, right? Just like friends, right? They protect you, as long as if you're treating them horribly and being disloyal to them, they're not going to really want to help you. But if you're loyal and you guys are good friends, of course, they're going to help you. And the true God is our friend and our father figure, obviously, more importantly. We're not equal. We're not like friends, like that. But obviously, He is a friendly, kind spirit person and wants the best for us. So 2 years ago must have not been the right timing. That was okay. I got the hint. I thought, okay, I didn't get scared. I got, it was the right amount of being aware. Again, not trying to, this is not for a fearful vibration. This is not to make anybody you know, it's the true God helped me out when I needed it. So apparently it wasn't the right time to do the video then. Okay. So if anybody, if you ever just keep that in mind in life and in when there's things going on in the world, you know what's going on, know the temperature, so to speak, take the temperature. And, you know, if you see things and maybe it's not right, then you just, abort mission. So I don't know. That's how I took it, and I took it like, I prayed on it, true God, when it's in your will for me to do this at a different time, please allow me, and I will still do it if that's okay. And, and that was okay. And it took 2 years. So, but yeah, I don't know. It was either one of two things though, people, good people, TIs, technology actually is a combination of the spirit realm, right? The invisible realm with the physical realm. Okay? So frequencies, da da da, it's not that science and quote unquote magic are linked. We as Christians, we don't say magic. It's technology, but it's the same technology that the true God has, right? The ability to speak with us telepathically, right? Without verbal, without speaking out loud, sending in the vibrations, the sound frequencies straight to our brain. Okay, the true God can do that. Now humans have mastered that capability too, so they can do that. Um, so they can also, you can also move things with frequencies, levitate things. You can also put a cloak over things, an invisibility cloak. Of course, these are powers that the spirit realm has already had for, you hear about it in the Bible. The true God can make animals talk. He can do anything, and so can a lot of the other spirit persons. Of course, the true God has the most and he controls everything, but the spirit persons, they have those capabilities too. Things that unknown to us humans, right? Flesh and blood, we're used to just, talking, right? Verbally. But there is another way to do it. And there is, like I said, you can levitate things, you can hide things, with frequencies. And we've talked about this before. What is the word, guys? Electromagnetic frequencies. Every thought, every feeling, every emotion, from little to big, it all runs through your brain, through your neurons, and it's all electrical, chemical signals, frequencies. We all operate on a certain frequency. Get it? Channeling. Media, medium. Get it? A medium, a conductor, receiver. We can do that. We can conduct messages and receive them. Okay? It's all coming together now, isn't it? So my point with that is that you can levitate things, move things. If you have the proper equipment, humans can do that, right? Okay, and as targeted individuals, a lot of our perpetrators, these are contractors. They have these this technology available. Sure, they do. Okay, and so they can use them. Also, the spirit realm has the capability to do this type of things, levitate things, move things, hide things. Okay, now I keep a very very spiritually clean home, meaning I'm very cautious when I buy things, even like decorations for your house, such things, even clothing. I'll give you an example. Say one time I bought a pair of moccasins. I had to get rid of them. Now follow me. When moccasins are made, sometimes the people who make them uh, sometimes serve pagan gods, right? The god of sun, the god of rain, the god of different gods, right? And we talked about this. There's only one true God. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being real, right? Different religions, okay? If you're not worshiping the true God, then you're worshiping some type of demon god, because the good angels don't know that they're not supposed to receive worship. Okay, so if you're worshiping a god that's not the true God, it's a demon god. Okay, and they're mean, and they're nefarious, and they have bad intentions, and they're dishonest, and they're never going to tell you the truth. Okay, oh yeah, worship me, everything's fine, I'm a good, it's white magic, blah blah blah. No, it's not. Trust me, because da da da, it all leads up to human sacrifice. So it's not good, and they're lying, and it's very very bad. Okay, so that being said, when you buy something like a pair of moccasins, if they were made with pagan worship, right? If their pagan demon god actually put their blessing or made a contract with the item, which in this case would be the shoes, but it can be different things. It can be pictures, it can be artifacts. You guys know this, right? I mean, something like a Ouija board or something, that would be very obvious that you're not going to have that in your house. But you got to be careful, because some things are like a pair of moccasins. I never knew. I thought they were trendy. They were cute. They were wonderful. But I had to get rid of them because you never know. Because the demon god that made a contract with the human who made them, and they made it in the name of their deity, then those whatever item it is, clothing, decorations, food, it has a contract with the demon, and that demon can follow that item. So you get that item out of your house. Yes, keep your house, even books, magazines, movies, you get scary movies, something like, something obvious, The Exorcist, okay? Even having that video in your house with the cover, that can, that's something that is made obviously with demonic entities. So those demonic entities can then travel into your home because they have, why? It's almost like a passport. You gave them a passport because you have their items. That's their items. Think about it. It's not the true God's. He didn't tell you to go watch no Exorcist. He didn't tell you to, bring these, t-shirts with skulls on them. I mean, think of it. Those are items. The spirit realm, if you read your Bible, excuse me, I'm not trying to, this comforts me some. I'm not doing a Freemason sign, although this is a free, research it. I'm not doing it for that reason, okay? I'm not adjusting my glasses for that reason either. It's sick that you have to actually say this, right? But call me on it. If you ever think so, call me on it, okay? I'd rather not use my hands, but then it looks kind of funny, right? I'm trying to be expressive. Anyways, so, oh goodness, I lost my train of thought again. Rough day. Okay, so we're talking about how things can travel with demons. So okay, something like the movie, The Exorcist, just having that movie cover in your house, that demon contracts with it because the spirit realm is very legal. Okay, so you notice how in human realm we operate on a judicial system. We have a judge, like the true God, he would be the judge of everything, right? And then we have lawyers, right? That would be like Jesus Christ is our lawyer, fighting for us, our defense lawyer. And then we have the prosecutor, right? Satan, the demon, trying to throw accusations and right, and trying to tell the judge that we're bad all the time, right? So so it's very legalistic, the spirit realm, and they do make contracts. Okay, so as a human, if you do certain things that go against the true God's will, if you break your bond with him to go, say he told you not to do something, we'll keep it simple. Say the true God said, Satan is my enemy. He lies on me. He's caused angels to rebel. He's caused humans to rebel. That's why we're in this sinful state. As humans, we know that. I mean, he's been horrible, right? The true God says, I don't want anything to do with him. I don't want you to have anything to do with him. He's dangerous. He does human sacrifice. He does disgusting, depraved things, hurts people, sexually, violence, everything. Okay, stay away from him. He's dangerous, and he's my enemy, and he's your enemy. He will hurt you. Okay, so what if you're a parent telling this to your child, and your child, as a child, you'll listen. Oh, okay, my parent says that person is dangerous. Let me stay away. Okay, they were serious about this. So you stay away from them, right? Smart kids do, but we're not always smart, even the smart ones, right? So sometimes you get that little rebellious one. The person that your parent told you to stay away from, maybe they have something to offer you. Oh, hey, I'm not that bad. Da 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 da. Here, I have this candy. I have this, whatever, this money, this power I can give you, right? Humans always seduced by power. You want to be pretty, you want something, I can help you get it. Okay, but when you do that, when you go against the true God, what he told you was to stay away. He's a jealous God, he said. It's in the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not have any other gods before me. Satan or any of his demon friends. Stay away. They're dangerous. Stay away, stay away, stay away. That's the message. Okay? And they do human sacrifice. So yes, hello, stay away. But see, when you do things like celebrate, their day, their holidays with them, you wear their items on your clothes, you're flashing their symbols, okay? That's showing you have an allegiance with them. You want to be friends with them. You want to be part of that crowd. Well, let me tell you, that crowd is dangerous. And once you make that decision, I'm going to go with that crowd. Guess what? You're going to lose the protection of the true God. And when you do that, it's like having those dangerous friends, right? They invite you to a party, you want to hang around with the cool kids that your parents told you to stay away from them. All of a sudden, the cool kids are doing some weird, depraved things, and you're like, uh-oh, And you're already there. You're at the party. Now they're trying to get you to do it. You see? It's like that. Mm-hmm. The true God is our loving Father. He's telling us, stay away. Stay away. Don't have anything to do with it. Don't wear their clothes. Don't watch their movies. Because when you do, you're acting like one of them. You're basically saying, "Hey, I'm in agreement with what you're in agreement with. I'm with you, right? I'm with you." Instead of saying I'm with the true God, I'm with you. So when you do that, you are opening up a door you don't want to open. Okay? That's my point. So I just knowing that and having learned things, same thing with people. You hang around the wrong people, right? Those people can bring bad vibes into your life. Sometimes those people don't even know they're under the control of Satan and the demons. Satan can use people to hurt other people. Sometimes they don't even know it. They don't know. Um, but he knows. He knows human psychology. He's been around for a long time. Obviously, they've been around longer, way longer than humans. They're bigger, they're stronger, they're smarter. They have access to frequencies. I mean, come on, they can hide themselves, they can teleport, they can read mind, of course. They can influence human behavior. They can influence. Sure. So knowing that, you have to keep yourself safe. So I try to keep a very spiritually clean house. Whenever I even buy something, I always look at it. Like I used to be into leopard print stuff. There was a time back in the early 2000s where leopard print was all the rage, and I had a friend who really, and I think back on it, it was kind of odd, but she was always encouraging me. And my mom said, don't you think that's a little bit too sexy, animal print? I said, no, no, it's fun. And I went through this whole phase. I mean, I didn't wear it all the time, but a lot of us did. It was at the store. They always had it for sale. That, and then snake skin, and snakes represent, the serpent. So of course you don't want to be, I mean, just common sense kind of stuff. Skull and bones, that's Freemasonic, which is also a form of the occult, of course. At the highest levels, it's Luciferianism. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you don't want to associate with things like that as much as you can. Okay. Like I said, even in your house, even movies, because when you say you sit down to watch something like a scary movie, The Exorcist, The Shining, whatever, Halloween, whatever it is, when you sit down to watch it, the true God does not want to watch that with you. The good angels don't want to watch that with you. Jesus don't want to watch that with you. What would Jesus do? If Jesus came to your house and be like, hey, want to sit and watch this movie? Want to watch The Exorcist? Want to watch Halloween? Do you think Jesus, a model of good human behavior, would want to actually sit down and watch that with any of us? Would he want to do that? Would that be Christian? Is that what he stands for? Oh, it's fun, Jesus. It's just a fun movie. Well, actually, it's not fun because it's about his enemies. It's about God's enemies. And they're killing people. Is that fun? How long does it take for us to gestate in our mother's stomach? The true God puts a lot of work in making us. And then to watch a movie where people are killing one another, that's got to be so hurtful to the true God. Like, dang, I made you. I put together your DNA strand by strand. And then somebody else just murders you. Like, that makes him infuriated, I'm sure. It's hurtful. So, no, he doesn't want to watch that. Jesus or the true God do not want to watch that type of movie with you. And you shouldn't want to watch it, right? And sometimes because of our culture and because it's rooted in us and it's the thing to do and it's fun and it's funny and it's our culture, right? We're like the people we're around. We're told it's this what you do around this time of year. It's cool. It's fun. It's no problem. We're just, everybody's having a good time. But if you sit and really think about it, is it a good time? Watching people hurt one another? Watch somebody possessed by a demon? Does that make you feel good? It doesn't really. So anyways, back to that story, knowing that I try to keep a very spiritually clean household, I was just wondering why that had happened. But again, I took it as, just, I stopped filming, I stopped doing the video, I prayed, and, it was okay, everything was fine. And then, I just asked for if I could do that video again at a later date. So I'm glad that I got to do it today. And then, again, remember, technology, both the human realm and the spirit realm, both have access. So that could have been somebody in a command center having access and just making some things in my room levitate, or it could have been spiritual harassment, hey, don't talk about this, da da da. And maybe something in the house was spirit. I also had a roommate at the time, so maybe they had something that was spiritually unclean in the house that was blocking some sort of protection. And so either way, I just prayed on it and I chose not to do that video at that time. But that really did happen. Sure did. I was home alone, so it was kind of different. It was okay, but yeah, something to consider. So when you do talk about things and when you do um, research and all that, just be aware, okay? But 2 years later and it's fine. Um, but try to keep your houses spiritually clean as well, with people, friends, family, churches you go to, uh, you know, make sure your speech and everything, just try to be as close to imitating the way Jesus as the way Jesus acted as possible. And that keeps you safe. If you ever want to think about something, should I do this? Would Jesus do that? Would he want to watch this with me? Would he, should I wear that? It's tough. I still struggle with some things as far as, when it comes to dress and whatnot. Not necessarily with animal print or, snake skin, but, it's a lot of the clothes, they can be kind of, a little sexy, a little, tighter than they probably should need to be, right? With a lot of just fashion in general. A lot of the shirts are made low cut, and then I don't know. That's another video altogether. But you guys, I hope you're still having a good day. Um, Missed you, and we'll talk again, okay? And I'd love to hear your comments and any questions or anything like that. Have you guys had experiences like this? Um, Not to be afraid, but let's build each other up. Think about it. Maybe there's things we could all clear out. Maybe not. Maybe we need to pray more. Maybe, let's encourage each other though. All right. So that was it. Again, hope you guys are having a good day and have a good one. Thanks. Bye.